What does it mean to think clearly? In an age of distractions, uncertainty, and emotional turmoil, clear thinking is more important than ever. And who better to teach us this than one of history's greatest philosophers, Marcus Aurelius? Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, left us a timeless guide to thinking clearly in his personal writings, known as Meditations. His wisdom continues to inspire leaders, thinkers, and anyone seeking mental clarity and inner peace. In this video, we'll explore Marcus Aurelius' insights on how to think clearly, make better decisions, and navigate life's challenges with wisdom and composure. Let's begin. One of Marcus Aurelius' key teachings is that our perception shapes our reality. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In other words, it's not what happens to us that matters most, it's how we interpret it. When faced with challenges, we have two choices: react emotionally or respond rationally. Clear thinking starts with controlling our perception and filtering out unnecessary emotions and distractions. This ability to shift our mindset allows us to remain calm and make better decisions, even in difficult situations. Imagine receiving criticism at work. You could take it personally, allowing frustration or self-doubt to cloud your thinking, or you could see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. The event itself remains unchanged, but your response determines whether it becomes a setback or a stepping stone. The same principle applies to everyday frustrations, traffic jams, delayed flights, or rude encounters. If we allow these external events to dictate our emotions, we give away our power. Instead, by choosing how we perceive and react to them, we maintain control over our mental state and well-being. To practice clear thinking, start by becoming aware of your initial reactions. When faced with a challenging situation, pause before reacting. Take a deep breath, step back, and assess the situation logically. Ask yourself, is this really as bad as it seems? Am I seeing the full picture, or am I allowing my emotions to distort reality? Often, what initially seems like a catastrophe turns out to be a minor inconvenience when viewed from a rational perspective. Another useful technique is reframing. Instead of thinking, "This is terrible," try asking, "What can I learn from this?" By shifting your focus from frustration to growth, you develop a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to remain composed and think clearly, no matter what life throws your way. Remember, you cannot control every event, but you can always control your perception. By mastering this skill, you gain resilience, inner strength, and the ability to navigate life with greater clarity and wisdom. 2. Focus on what you can control. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to focus only on what he could control. He said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." We often waste energy worrying about things beyond our control, other people's opinions, the past, or even world events. While awareness is important, obsessing over these things clouds our thinking, drains our energy, and prevents us from taking meaningful action. The more time we spend fixating on what we can't change, the less time we have to focus on what truly matters. Instead, shift your focus to what you can influence: your actions, your mindset, and your responses. By doing this, you free up mental space, make better decisions, and regain a sense of control over your life. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, what is within my power to change? This shift in perspective transforms problems into opportunities for growth. For example, imagine you are frustrated because someone has treated you unfairly. You can't control their behavior, but you can control how you respond. Will you dwell on resentment, or will you take constructive action? By focusing on your own choices, you reclaim your inner peace and maintain clear thinking. A simple exercise: the next time you feel anxious about something, ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, let it go and focus on what you can do. If you're stuck in traffic, instead of stressing, use the time to listen to an audiobook or practice deep breathing. If a project at work is delayed due to factors beyond your influence, shift your energy toward tasks you can complete. These small adjustments create a powerful habit of clarity and resilience. By training ourselves to focus only on what we can control, we develop a mindset that is both practical and liberating. As Marcus Aurelius teaches us, true strength lies not in controlling the world, but in mastering our own minds. 3. Embrace logic over emotion. Emotions can cloud judgment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek the truth." Stoicism doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather, not letting them dictate your thinking. Emotions are natural and inevitable, but they should not control our decisions. Instead of reacting impulsively, step back and analyze the situation logically. Practicing emotional discipline allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than being driven by anger, fear, or frustration. For example, imagine receiving negative feedback at work. An emotional response might be defensiveness or frustration, but a rational approach would be to assess whether the feedback has merit and how it can help you improve. By focusing on the facts rather than the emotional sting, you gain clarity and make better decisions. One effective way to gain this clarity is to put thoughts into writing. Before making a major decision, try writing down the pros and cons. Seeing things clearly on paper can help separate emotions from facts, reducing the influence of fleeting feelings. Journaling can also be a powerful tool for self-reflection, helping you identify emotional patterns that may cloud your judgment over time. In heated moments, practice the art of pausing. Take a deep breath, count to 10, or step away from the situation temporarily. Delaying your response gives you time to regain control over your emotions and approach the issue with a clear mind. When faced with a difficult choice, ask yourself, what would a wise person do? Channel the mindset of someone you respect, perhaps a mentor, a historical figure, or even your future self looking back on the moment. This mental shift encourages rational thinking over emotional impulsivity. By learning to manage emotions effectively, we cultivate a calm and rational mind. As Marcus Aurelius teaches, true wisdom comes from seeking the truth, adjusting our beliefs when necessary, and making decisions based on reason rather than emotion. 4. Practice self-reflection. One of the most powerful habits Marcus Aurelius practiced was daily self-reflection. Every night, he wrote in his journal, evaluating his thoughts and actions. He asked himself, did I act according to reason today? Did I allow emotions to control me? By reviewing our thoughts and behaviors regularly, we gain insight into our patterns and improve our clarity. Self-reflection is a simple yet transformative practice. It helps us recognize our strengths and weaknesses, allowing us to make conscious improvements each day. By setting aside just a few minutes every evening, we develop a habit of mindfulness and intentionality in our actions. You don't need to write pages, just a few lines at the end of the day. What did I learn today? What could I have done better? Were my actions aligned with my values? This habit not only sharpens your thinking but also fosters personal growth and resilience. Writing things down helps organize your thoughts, making it easier to identify patterns and areas for improvement. Over time, consistent self-reflection builds self-awareness, leading to better decision-making and emotional control. It allows you to course-correct when needed and develop a more balanced, thoughtful approach to life. Start small, and watch how this simple habit transforms your mindset. 5. Accept impermanence. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the impermanence of life. He reminded himself, think of yourself as dead. You have lived your life. Now take what's left and live it properly. This may sound harsh, but it's actually freeing. When we accept that everything is temporary, our problems, our possessions, even our lives, we stop overthinking and start focusing on what truly matters. Understanding impermanence helps us detach from unnecessary worries and appreciate the present moment with greater clarity and purpose. Many of our anxieties stem from clinging to things as if they will last forever. We stress over setbacks, hold on to grudges, and fear the unknown. But when we recognize that change is inevitable, we learn to adapt and move forward instead of getting stuck in regret or fear. The acceptance of impermanence allows us to live more fully and make better decisions, unburdened by excessive worry about things beyond our control. For instance, if you are struggling with a difficult situation, perhaps a career setback, financial trouble, or relationship conflict, remember that nothing lasts forever. Just as good times come and go, so do hardships. By acknowledging this, you can approach challenges with a calmer mind, focusing on solutions rather than becoming overwhelmed by the problem itself. Another way to embrace impermanence is through gratitude. When we realize that nothing is guaranteed, we cherish our time with loved ones, appreciate small joys, and focus on meaningful actions. Instead of worrying about things slipping away, we learn to treasure them while they last. By accepting the fleeting nature of life, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. As Marcus Aurelius teaches, impermanence is not a reason for despair but a motivation to live wisely and purposefully in the time we have. 6. Find stillness in chaos. Life is noisy, filled with demands and distractions. But Marcus Aurelius believed that clarity comes from inner stillness. He wrote, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful, more free of interruptions, than your own soul." To cultivate this inner stillness, practice mindfulness. Take moments throughout the day to pause, breathe, and clear your mind. You don't need a quiet place, just a quiet mind. Stillness isn't about escaping life's chaos but learning to remain calm within it. We are constantly bombarded with notifications, responsibilities, and external pressures. This overstimulation can cloud our judgment, making it harder to focus on what truly matters. However, when we train ourselves to slow down and center our thoughts, we regain control over our mental state. Even in the busiest of moments, a few deep breaths can reset the mind and bring clarity. Try this simple exercise: close your eyes, take 5 deep breaths, and focus only on the present. Let go of lingering worries and distractions. In just seconds, your mind becomes clearer, your thoughts more ordered. Practicing this regularly helps develop a habit of inner calm, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and wisdom. 7. Live according to virtue. Marcus Aurelius believed that clear thinking goes hand in hand with living a virtuous life. He urged himself to act with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. He wrote, "Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter." When you align your actions with your values, your mind becomes free of inner conflict. You don't have to overthink decisions, just choose what is right. Before making a choice, ask yourself, is this aligned with my values? When you live with integrity, your mind becomes clearer, and life becomes simpler. In a nutshell, Marcus Aurelius left us a powerful blueprint for thinking clearly. Control your perception. Focus on what you can control. Embrace logic over emotion. Practice self-reflection. Accept impermanence. Find stillness in chaos. Live according to virtue. By applying these Stoic principles, we can navigate life with greater wisdom and clarity. The world is noisy, but your mind doesn't have to be. Take a deep breath, slow down, and see things as they are. The clearer your mind, the better your life. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you practice clear thinking in your daily life? Let us know. We believe that wisdom grows when it is shared, so we'd love to hear your perspectives and experiences. Have you applied any of Marcus Aurelius' teachings in your life? What strategies help you stay mindful and focused amid daily distractions? Your insights may inspire others on their journey to clearer thinking. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other content on philosophy, mindfulness, and self-improvement. We regularly explore timeless wisdom from great thinkers to help you navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. Until next time, stay mindful, stay strong, and keep thinking clearly. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.